So who wants to hear the most boring induction story ever? Hi, I'm Dr. Toya, board certified OBGYN. I'm also 36 weeks pregnant, and I know there's a lot of fear surrounding pregnancy and induction, and people come on the app and they tell their horror stories, but I wanted to tell a very boring, normal story, which was my birth story from my first delivery. So I set up an elective induction at 40 weeks and 1 day because I didn't want to have a huge baby. He ended up being 8 pounds at 40 weeks. My husband and I were both 9 pounds, so I knew it was coming. That's why I scheduled my induction. So I got there at 12. I was 2 centimeters dilated. I had my membranes stripped and got Cytotec, the pill that goes in the mouth. And then the protocol at my hospital, you actually allowed intermittent monitoring even if you're being induced. So I actually got off the monitor and walked around. Then the contractions picked up pretty quickly. I was like, oh, this is what contractions feel like. Epidural, please. So then my midwife was like, already? So she came and checked me and was like, oh yeah, you're about 5 to 6, so epidural's fine. Then from there, I actually felt better laying down when I was waiting on the epidural, which was surprising. I thought moving around would make me feel better, but it didn't. I got the epidural, water broke on its own. Then my friend was at home. She was going to deliver me. I texted her and I was like, hey, I'm 9. And she was like, oh, let me get out of the pool, because she was not expecting me to go that fast. And then I felt lots of pressure, but no pain. Epidural worked fine. By the time she got there, my son was just sitting right there. I pushed for 6 minutes and his heart rate went down at the end. So there was a little bit of excitement, but nothing crazy. I always thought I would want to look in a mirror when I delivered and like pull him out. But because the ring of fire was so intense, my eyes were closed. So I didn't even see him come out. He went to the warmer for a little bit of resuscitation, but he was fine. I got a couple stitches and within 24 hours, I was home. It was COVID time. I did not want to be in the hospital. So we went home. And that was it. Now, I know my experience may not be the norm, but it can happen. And I'm not sharing to brag. I just want to let people know normal inductions happen all the time. And you don't have to be scared of it. And just a beacon of hope for anybody that is going in the hospital to deliver. It can turn out to be just fine.